Galindo's is more than just a barbershop.
Galindo's is family.
Galindo's is community.
And we want you to be a part of what we're building.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Caleb, and we're so glad you could join us today for Talking Shop. You probably don't know me because I'm usually behind the lens, but today Zach has let me host. So we have Tabs here today. We're over here at the OG shop over here in Magnolia, the one and only. And everybody, y'all know Zach as well. Today I'm going to be asking a few questions. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some of that. We got a few beers, you know.
We get to drink on the job today.
Hey, it's after hours, okay? And it's only one. It's only one. So I don't know what I'm doing because I'm usually not on this side of the camera. So we'll see how this goes. But Zach has prepared some questions and some questions that you guys had as well for them. But before we start, Tab, you want to go ahead and just tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been at the shop? What's your name? You got kids?
Yeah, my name is Tabitha. I've been here.
Tabs, it's Tabs.
Well, I go by Tabs.
We know her as Tabs.
I've been here for almost 2 years. I'll be in December. So I came a long ways. I've been from shop to shop, and I was introduced to the shop. I had my first one-on-one with Zach, and it went really well, and I've been here ever since. I am married. I have one son. And
what's your son's name?
His name is Julian.
Julian.
2.5. Gomez.
That's a dope name. Julian. I like Julian.
Yeah, I wanted a girl. I wanted to name her Juliana. So my husband went the opposite way with a boy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Take Julian.
That's dope. That's dope.
And for those that don't know, Tabs is Edgar's cousin. Edgar, who's the GM of the Magnolia shop, they're cousins. In case you didn't know, a little fun trivia fact.
I would have never knew that. Like that.
So Ed actually introduced me to Tabs. She came here, did her tryout, killed the tryout, and she's been on board ever since. And she's awesome. She's pretty much like the life of the party when it comes to the west location. She's always fun. She's always fun. She's always dancing. She's always upbeat.
Yeah, I think she ordered us all tequila shots last time we were at the Bisconnect.
And if you ever catch her out, buy her a tequila shot. If you ever see her outside of here, don't get her a tequila shot when she's working, but when she's out when she's out of here, you can buy her as many tequila shots as you want.
All right, guys. Well, hey, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Tabs. So, what got you into the barber game? What like spurred that in you?
So I've always wanted to cut hair. I felt like it was my destiny. I didn't have any other like choice in my head that I wanted to do in college. Like I just straight up wanted to do hair, and I have family that does it. I feel like it's in the blood.
Yeah.
So I just followed with that, and I went to college for a year. I ended up getting married. I had my first baby, my only baby, and I wasn't feeling college. You know, my mom always told me, go to college, see if it's meant for you. If it's not, at least you tried. So I got out and I just went with hair.
Yeah. How long have you been doing hair?
7 years.
7 years.
My lucky number.
Dang, 7. That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But you know, you learn as you go, you grow, and I felt like here I have done that so much than like anywhere else. So I thank Zach for that opportunity, and I thank everyone else here who has like gave me a hand in like whatever I need, you know, to learn and to grow into.
How long have you been here with Galindo's?
I'll be 2 years.
2 years.
2 years in December.
Okay.
So
Exactly 2 years in December.
I want that extra gift, please.
Yeah, 2 years in December. So I would say for Tabs, her specialties are definitely beards. If you've seen her or had her do your beard, she's phenomenal. She's probably like the best one here.
Yeah.
Fades, awesome fades. And then long hair, especially because long hair is something that barbers struggle with because we're taught to use clippers and normally just do shorter hairstyles. And so for her, she's able to do both. She's able to do the fades and the long hair, nice and textured, blow dry, the whole nine. And that's something that, I mean, I've sat and watched her doing long hair, and I ask her quite
He like
a
sat next to me,
million.
like, I just want to watch.
I watch her, and I love how she does it. And so definitely anybody that's out there that if you're looking for a barber and you have longer hair and you have trouble finding somebody to do it, she's the one.
Tab's the go-to.
She's the one.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's awesome. That's so cool to hear. So our next question that we have for you, and this kind of piggyback off of that. If there's one haircut that you could do all day, every day, you get to pick one. You have to stick with it for the rest of your life, the next 40 years of your career. Which haircut are you going with?
Okay, so I like to do a lot of medium fades, like medium bald fades. And
So
like,
explain that to me for like the viewers who don't know what the heck a medium bald fade is.
I just feel like it's the most easiest. Like, I guess I've done it mostly all my life. So
Kind of like what I got.
yeah, like short on top, like with a clipper, and then just medium bald fade. My husband.
So the medium. So when you say medium bald fade,
So I
it's
mean-
going from a medium on top to a bald fade.
More like, say, okay, like my husband. My husband gets a 3 on top and a skin fade on the side. I do medium fade. That's mostly what I do. all the
Medium
time.
meaning the fade isn't too
Yes.
high or too low.
Yes,
It's a
got
medium
it.
fade.
Cool.
I'm used to that. I do that to my son now. So my husband actually recently, like a long time ago, well, a while back, he grabbed the clippers behind, when I wasn't looking, and he buzzed my son's hair, and I had to go back and fix it. And so he's been having short hair since then. I can't stand the long hair anymore.
Yeah,
So.
for sure.
I could do a number 2 all over all day, every day.
Oh,
Number
you're
2 all over.
fast.
Bang them out all day. No problem.
I remember one time Zach had a client of his, and he's like, bro, can you get me in? Can you get me in? And Zach's like, I only got 9 minutes. And he's like, you can do it in 9 minutes. And it was like what I just said, a medium or high fade. And sure enough, he did it.
No,
It was actually 8 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
So I did
10
it.
seconds.
It was
He
less
was
than
on
9.
time.
It was less than 9 minutes.
Zach's an overachiever. He knows that.
But no, I don't like doing that because I don't like rushing. That was like a very, very special scenario where
Circumstance.
he was like, man, I need to get in.
That's when I
only
first
had,
started, too.
Yeah, I only had like 10 minutes. But I don't like doing that just because you don't want to rush the client. I want to be able to take my time, make sure it's done right.
Yeah.
So I don't do that all the time.
I'm not saying it was a bad
Yeah,
haircut.
this
it
ain't
was
sport
good.
clips, okay?
Sports clips.
This ain't sport
Dang,
clips.
throwing shade.
It was good. I'm not gonna lie, but it was like the fastest like fade I've ever seen like him do, or anybody,
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So you might have noticed some things have changed since about a half a second ago. We don't rep nothing but Galindo's merch
Yes.
on here. I just want to stand up, let all the viewers see this. If you want one, how much are they?
22.
22
plus tax.
22 plus tax. This is a good looking t-shirt.
That's
And
it.
comfortable.
Feels
It's
good.
Egyptian cotton. We get it flown in from Egypt.
No.
No, I'm just playing. But it is really good cotton.
It is dope.
And it is, yeah,
It's
it is.
dope.
These are soft shirts.
Yeah.
Very soft. Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
shrink. They don't shrink.
If you want to get your old lady something for Thanksgiving, Christmas, hook her up. It's dope.
Ever since you came out with these shirts, my family go crazy. Like, they're like, where do you get that shirt? And I was like, no job. And they're like, can you get me one? I was like, yeah, even with the polos, they want some. And I was like, those are more for the employees, but you can have the t-shirts.
Right.
Yeah, this is dope. I'm not gonna lie. So appreciate Zach
Yes,
hooking me
sir.
up. I couldn't just stand here in my weird long sleeve green shirt while they're looking fly and the Galindo merch. So I had
It's the only way to do it,
I
man.
had to step it up. But without further ado, we're gonna get back into the interview, back into talking shop. So Tabs, Hollywood makes a movie about your life. Who plays you? Who's the actor?
Oh,
Actress.
man.
Actress.
Or actor,
I'm sorry,
whatever.
I'm sorry.
Or
Okay.
actor.
So I thought about this, and I really don't know who fits me, but I feel like
J-Lo.
no, not even
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
I would have J-Lo do you.
I go with Cardi B.
Cardi
Cardi
B.
B.
No,
Oh,
girl.
come
Dude, if you don't, what is?
I
you
can't
do
do
that?
it. I
You
can't do
that?
it. No,
Cardi
I
B
can't.
ain't no actress.
She
What
was
is- Has
okay.
Cardi
I
B
just
ever even been in a movie?
Hustlers.
Hustlers.
Yeah,
It's a movie.
yeah. She's a stripper.
What-
I'm just kidding.
Oh, is that?
That's
Yeah.
stripper movie.
She used to be a stripper though. I
Yeah.
heard that. Sorry, I
just
saw your.
think-
J-Lo or Cardi B?
Well, they're both in it.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
I had just watched Rhythm and Flow, and her personality is just so hilarious. Like, she's so stupid funny. And
I feel like you have more brains than her.
Yeah.
And less concussions.
Okay, well then, who do you think I should?
J-Lo.
fit in? J-Lo?
Zach, you
I
say
mean,
J-Lo? I see like if I was to say off like a physical appearance, for some reason I think like Angelina Jolie. I know like she's not like Hispanic at all, but like I like in her face, maybe it's the lips. Maybe
Okay.
it's 'cause you're
Well,
got
I
big
do.
lips.
I do have a big bottom lip, so I get.
Is that
get
weird?
a lot.
That's
no,
probably
I
weird.
mean, I get
Very
that a lot.
That's weird.
But
That's
okay.
just Caleb though. That's Caleb. That's how we keep him behind the lens.
I have been mistaken by Demi Lovato when I went to a
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
no,
there
Demi,
you go.
I can see
When
Demi.
there you go.
Okay.
when I went to a Mexican
Hey,
restaurant.
I'm cutting that part out. I'm the videographer. I'm gonna cut that out. Angelina
I
Jolie
had
is
someone
terrible.
ask for my autograph, and I'm like,
No.
yeah, it's
You should have made him pay for it. You should have hustled that.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not her.
I would have Leo. Maybe Leo
Leo.
play me.
Leo. who?
Leo.
Leo, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Who
you?
else?
Okay.
As you?
Yeah.
Leo would be you?
Yeah.
Personality-wise or
That would
like
be fitting,
feature?
man.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, so
They could give him black hair, you know. They can make him look like.
so
me.
who do you think who do you think Zach looks like if you had to pick somebody like in Hollywood that he acts like or like that he looks like? Because those are two different like.
Oh, that's
Damn,
hard.
there's only one of me, man.
Only one Zach.
They don't have someone yet.
I don't know a personality like Zach.
I don't know about personality, but
Well, I would want either Leo or Brad Pitt to play me.
to play.
okay, I'll go with Leo then,
Yeah.
or Antonio Barrera.
Banderas, you mean?
Oh.
Barrera, I don't know who that is.
Okay, wait,
Them, Antonio Banderas.
okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Him, maybe. I don't know. That's a trick question.
That's Sophie.
Oh.
That's
That's
Sophie.
Sophie.
Oh,
Well, that's Sophie.
we need
Or
to.
has she ever told you? Like, no.
She don't look at other men.
They
You
don't
know what I mean?
exist.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to
No.
ask her then.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You get me in trouble.
Yeah, we're releasing the whole thing on YouTube now. So if you're not, this is a plug. You need to go hit the link in the bio, follow,
subscribe.
hit that subscribe button, because you might not get all these juicy things that we're talking about right now unless you're watching the full length film, which we know Sophie is. So your ass is
I know I'm in trouble now.
all right. So you leave here, buy a winning lotto ticket. What is the first thing that you do tomorrow? Let's go with Zach first. We'll give Tab some time to think about it. Zach, what are you doing?
I think I would just keep it low key and like not say anything. Literally, like just not say anything.
They released that stuff in the news, bro.
No,
There's some people that keep it.
No, yeah, I'd keep it like super low key, and just like not say anything. You know, and then like every now and then, like I'd be gone for like a month, and y'all would be like, "Damn, where's he at?" You know, he traveling, you know, doing things. But I love what I do. You know,
Yeah.
like I really love this,
Yeah.
and so I think I would just travel a lot more. But I wouldn't really change like my lifestyle. Like I'd just keep it low key.
Yeah. No doubt.
You know, I totally agree with Zach because when you receive something so big, you end up changing your personality. You end up changing into a whole different person. So I feel like sometimes you just gotta stay humble, you know. And
What would be the first thing that you do though? What's the
to
first
be honest-
action? If you had, you gotta check. There's some bills you gotta pay. You setting somebody
No,
up.
I'm going to Bora
like, what
Bora.
You, doing? You going to Bora Bora? All right, so that's the
Bora
first thing you doing, okay?
yeah, I think my answer would be somewhat towards like Zach because you don't want to put yourself out there, and who doesn't want to travel the world, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And there's always things out there that you want to buy, you know, but sometimes there's other things that you should explore, you know. You need to make memories and cherish your life.
So you think you would be investing in more of experiences rather than like materialistic things if you hit the lotto?
Yeah,
Lotto ticket.
I mean, I might buy my house there and here, but you know, I think more.
And you would hook the videographer up. You'd be like,
Yeah, like
I
here.
know that Caleb dude Netflix. He's pretty straight.
As long as I'm there, and then you know maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. As long as it's a maybe, I'm cool with a maybe. That's alright. All right. What song best describes you? That's a good question. That's a good question. Is it a Cardi B song?
Yeah, for her it is. Yeah, definitely a
You
Cardi B
can't
song.
go wrong with Cardi B.
What song would it be then?
Oh. How about you, Caleb?
That's
How
a
about
hard
you
one.
First.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Dang, I'm the interviewee.
I'm trying to.
I'm not.
I'm trying to think of a song. What's a
There's
good
a
song?
lot
What's a
of
good song
songs.
right now?
Jesus is King.
Is that a Kanye?
Dude, that album's legit though.
I
Solid.
haven't heard it.
Solid.
Um,
That would be a very. That would not be a very humble approach if that was the song.
Jesus is King.
Anything off the album. That's the song that describes me. On God.
I don't know. That's such a good question.
man, there's good music out there too. I got a brain fart, so I really don't know.
So it would probably be either a Yeezy song or a Drake song.
Ooh.
I can
And-
see you with that new Drake song with Rick Ross.
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it?
I don't stay
I
up to
thought it was
date
the
on
name
that
of
much music.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was thinking more like God's Plan,
Ooh.
you know,
Ooh.
or
that's a good one.
what's the other one? In My Feelings. No, not In My Feelings. I'm just thinking of the dance. No.
It's a whole new world.
No, not
Is that
that.
it?
No, not that.
Oh.
Um,
Ooh, those vocals sounded
How
good.
about Cardi B? I like that. You know, you can't go
that's what I was
wrong
gonna
with
say, but
that.
that's almost too easy.
Festive,
That's
you
almost
know?
too easy. But yeah, that fits you. That fits you.
What
I'll go with that.
what's the hook?
Just
Or what's like the chorus? What's like the I don't know. I don't listen.
the
You've
one
heard
I-
it, you've heard
I like
it.
it like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
I'm
heard-
not
you've
a
heard
good
it.
singer, okay?
You've heard
Okay.
it. You've heard it.
It has a
So
little
what
bit
about
of
that
Spanish
song?
to it.
Okay. I feel that. I feel
You gotta
that.
have that little culture.
She's
in
Dominican,
you.
right? Or does she has like some Dominican like roots from
I
like
don't know what
Brooklyn?
she is.
I think she's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, that's what it is, not Dominican.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's enough about Cardi B.
Yeah, we've given her.
We don't listen to Cardi B here.
Do y'all play Cardi B at Galindo's
They used
Barbershop?
to, but not anymore. Nah,
Yo,
she's
cut
on the
that.
ban
This is
list.
Zach.
She's
Cut
on the
it
ban
off,
list.
Cut it off.
I can't stand Cardi B.
Dude, I'm on the same.
I'm sorry if she's watching.
She's just
If
the
she's
first
watching,
thing that
I'm sorry,
pops in
Cardi
my
B,
head.
but
Cardi,
I can't stand you.
Yo, have you watched the new Netflix show Hustle? Or
Yeah. No, wait.
Dude,
Rhythm and Flow.
Rhythm and Flow. She says like some of the stupidest stuff.
She just cracks me up. It's just like
I know,
it's
but
too
can't.
she's
funny.
nasty, bro. Y'all see
I
where Ice
can't.
Cube went in on her?
No.
Dude, Ice Cube went in on her.
No.
All right, we'll get back. Sorry, guys. We'll get back.
Yeah.
to this. Is
I don't know
what
where this
happens.
went.
That's what happens when I'm behind this seat right here. Zach will be here next month. I promise you that.
Yeah, this is the last time we let him do this. No.
All right. Oh, I kind of want to save this one for the end.
All right, well, let's save
But
it for the
so,
end.
Well, I'm not gonna ask this. We're gonna ask this one now though. What's your spirit animal? What animal like describes your like personality?
You know, I'm gonna go with my month sign, Taurus.
What is a Taurus?
It's a bull.
Is it a bull?
Yeah.
bull.
Snap, are you angry?
I get. No. I'm a little stubborn
Okay.
sometimes. I'm emotional sometimes, but I get
Sometimes.
straight to the point. Hey.
Sometimes.
I get to the point sometimes.
Okay, that's cool.
So.
I respect that. What about you, Zach?
I'm a Leo, so naturally a lion.
A lion.
Hence-
Oh yeah, lions, everything.
Hence the logo for the barbershop, the
Yeah,
lion.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
always
It's a
always
dope
loved all
logo.
that. Yeah, I've always loved
A
that.
lion
man.
with
Lions,
a dope
Leo,
haircut
and the beard.
and a beard.
Yeah, that's my
You're gonna
spirit
be a lion
animal.
for Halloween?
I'm actually switching it up for Halloween.
Gonna be
I got a little special
Okay.
What are you doing?
little thing I'm doing for Halloween.
Oh, is it a surprise?
It might be a surprise to some. I'm gonna be a superhero.
Are you
I'm gonna be a
gonna be naked?
superhero.
You're gonna be
I will not be
Batman.
naked.
Okay.
See, there you go. How'd you know?
What was it?
I think in your last episode you said
Yeah.
you
What
like
Batman? Batman.
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, Batman.
Well, actually, so technically, it's not gonna be Batman. I'm gonna be Bat Dad, even though I'm not a dad.
Ooh.
But I'm only gonna be Bat Dad because I got the mask from Bat Dad. You know, have you seen Bat Dad?
No.
Okay, it's on
I thought you said
like
Baghdad.
Bonzo or Baghdad. No, it's a guy and he wears a Batman mask, and he like just yells at his wife. Not he doesn't yell at his wife, but he'll scare his wife, and he'll have the mask
Oh
on.
no, I do
and
know
he'll have
what
the
you're
phone
saying.
right here, and he'll be like, Jen,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Yeah, the guy off YouTube. Yeah.
So I have that
Wow.
mask.
Yeah.
So that's our movie for Halloween.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
So Sophie's supposed to be the wife, or what's she gonna be?
Well, I think we'll kind of play with that.
Yeah,
a
that's
little bit.
dope.
She was the one. She was the one that actually bought the mask.
That's dope.
I had no idea she was doing it.
Yeah.
So
That's actually a
I'm
really
bad
good
dad
idea.
now. I'm bad dad now.
That's solid.
So I'm gonna be talking to everybody with that voice the whole day.
Hi.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Galindo.
What kind of haircut do you want? You know?
Dude, you're not gonna let anyone like straight raise their neck.
It's gonna be fun, man. I'm
Look
actually
like
looking
that.
forward to it
Yeah, that sounds.
because even though it's just a
Are
mask,
y'all doing like a dress up?
Here we are.
some
Halloween?
people are. Some people are.
Some people are gonna be dressing up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. Okay.
Tabs is.
I'm still looking for my costume though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't got too much longer. You better get the
I
party.
know, I know.
All right. This has to be a question Zach came up with. I'm sorry. This is like super on the spot. I don't know any of the questions on this, by the way, just so everybody knows that.
It's probably a trick question.
All right. So we're in Antarctica, right?
Okay.
We're chilling. Your homies.
Okay.
All right. You gotta make some bread. Y'all are gonna die. This is your income. You gotta sell ice cream in Antarctica. How are you making it happen? Are you a saleswoman? And if you are, how are you gonna make this bread selling ice cream in Antarctica?
That is.
What's
too
your strategy?
easy. That is,
Okay.
Well,
What's your
can
strategy?
I substitute it to a snow cone? Just grab the ice and like put it in a cone, you know. And there you go.
Yeah.
But what's gonna be your? All right. So this is the thing. That's a difficult situation because everybody's already cold in Antarctica. Last thing they want is some cold stuff on the lips. So what are you gonna do?
Is it the last thing they want?
I don't know.
I'm
That's
not-
how I feel like the question. Like, how would you sell it personally? Are you gonna like? Is there like a strategy to it? What do you?
I mean, does
Sell me this pin.
Zach, you don't have to answer this question.
I don't know why I put that question on
Dude,
there.
Zach, I have no idea why Zach put this question on here.
I don't know.
He got this thing off of like one of those popsicle sticks. You know what I'm saying? Where
It was like one of the fortune cookie
fortune
thing,
cookie.
Oh my god.
where it has the riddle on the back.
So we got.
What
that.
is the question exactly?
It literally says, "How would you sell ice cream in Antarctica?"
I guess I already answered my question. Grab ice outside and just put it in a snow or in a cone and just. I guess make sure everybody's inside in order for them to eat it instead of being outside. You know, and you said it's cold.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. That's
All right, next question. Let's move on to the next one.
That's not my fault. That is not Netflix's fault, okay? So if y'all don't know, that's like my nickname is Netflix. Zach coined that. But yeah, my name, remember the name is Caleb. It's my God given name. All right, so we just went over it. Zach's favorite superhero is Batman / Bat Dad on Halloween. What is your favorite superhero and why?
Oh, that's a good question. I like two.
Who?
I like two of them. Can I have two?
Yeah, you can have whatever you want.
Okay.
Just mix them together.
Yeah,
I like
Like-
the Hulk and the Thor.
Hulk and Thor.
Hulk and
They're pretty similar in personality.
yeah.
So why? Why are those your favorite superheroes? Do you identify with either one of them?
I like Hulk because he's green. And
Why is your favorite color green or something?
I like blue.
Close
But-
enough.
Close enough.
Close
But
enough.
I
The
mean,
same, like-
he's colored, you know, and he's just Hulk smashing. He's like, you don't need a weapon, you know? You got hands. So sometimes you don't need.
Wasn't that Jerome's favorite?
It was.
Jerome,
That's exactly what
sorry.
he said. He said,
Nobody does Hulk smash.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
sorry, I did like the Batman voice mixed with Jerome's voice right there.
Thor, you know, like you wouldn't think a hammer and lightning, and he's fucking, you know. So.
He's hot, like, because he's wearing
hot.
he's wearing a lot of stuff.
No, he's
Like he's like sweating
kinda
hot.
So is Hulk in his last one. You
Dude,
know?
have you seen the new Avengers? Well, it's not new anymore.
The
The latest
Infinity?
Avengers? Dude, he's got like a beer gut and still a six pack.
Yeah, but
That's
he
the
was-
funny part. That's my favorite part.
Did you still think he was attractive
Yeah.
with the beer gut?
I told my husband that's
I'm gonna
you.
tell Lewis. I'm gonna tell Lewis.
I
You're
told
checking
my-
out Thor.
I told my husband that's you now. You know, Thor
Look.
back then that was you. You know when you were so. You got some catching up to do.
That's funny.
All right. So, for our next question, and our last question, I believe it's our best question. What is the most awkward conversation that either one of you has had with a client? Past, present. We're not going to go into any details, not going into any names. But what's the most awkward situation you've been in with a client or conversation that you've had with a client?
Yeah, so I actually had this happen 3 times in my career. I was cutting somebody's hair, like just started cutting their hair, and they went into a seizure, like right as soon as I started. The very first one was probably the scariest because I didn't know what was going on. Like I really thought that this person was gonna die in my chair. Like literally, like I was scared. I was like 18 or 19. Like I was barely starting like my barbering career. And you know, he was fine. You know, turned out he was epileptic, had some kind of condition. But it was kind of crazy because when he came out of it, he was like, man, what happened? And we're like, dude, he had a seizure. And the first thing he did was he pulled out his card. He's like, here, I gotta pay you for a cut. You know? And we're like, dude, don't worry about that. Like, you just had a seizure.
Dude,
you know,
that's
like,
really nice of you.
Yeah. Loyal.
Yeah, and I mean, I hadn't even finished the haircut at that point. But it's happened 2 times after that. We actually had it happen 1 time here at the Magnolia shop, and it was super scary. But I was thinking it was something I was doing.
How do you handle
Give him
that
a chili
situation?
bowl?
How did you handle that?
Yeah, they had a chili bowl at the time. The last time.
How did you handle that?
So, let me see.
I wasn't there, so.
So at first, I wasn't facing them. I was behind them, and they kind of just hunched up. And I turned the chair, kind of being like, "Hey, are you okay?" You know. And I remember Edgar was cutting hair next to me, and he moved. I've never seen Edgar move this fast. He moved so fast because the guy went head first. And you know, we have marble floor here, so Ed jumped in and like saved them pretty much, like saved them from falling down. So, you know, we laid him on the ground, called the ambulance, they were here. Turned out he just didn't take his medicine. He was epileptic, but just didn't take his medicine. And he was fine. He came back the same day after he got out of the hospital and said, hey, thanks for, you know, taking care of us, or taking care of me. But it was still scary because you just never know in that situation, you know? But luckily, you know, everybody was safe. Everybody was fine afterwards. It's just, it's never something that you want to witness yourself.
Yeah, no
you know,
doubt.
and if you've ever witnessed that, it's super crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I'm doing, so it's okay to sit in my chair. Like, it's fine.
Zach, when you get in that fresh fade, you can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, out. So, what about you, Tabs?
Mine's just more of the translating to Spanish. I'm more into talking into Spanglish. So when they're talking too fast or they're talking too low, and you know, I can't translate their words because some people have different vocabulary, especially in Latin world. You know, you got different types. So there's a little bit of slang, a little bit of proper, a little bit of Portuguese, all that, and I'm just, you know, I'm in the middle. So it's awkward when you can't really understand them, and sometimes you just gotta go with the flow, keep cutting, get them, you know, nice and pretty and out.
Yeah, so you just don't talk to him. You just nod and smile.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm in an awkward position. I just, you know, I try my best to talk to them as much as I can, but at the end of the day, I know I suck, and I just, you know.
So you've never had an awkward conversation with a client. In your 7 years of barbering, you've never had one single awkward conversation and you're like, crap, man, I wish I wasn't a barber right now.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm very, like, chill back. Sometimes, you know, I'll do my thing and we'll have small talk, or, you know, we'll keep it going and talking. And
Cardi B don't have no awkward conversations.
no.
Right? Yeah. You just go with the flow. You're high
Pretty
energy.
much.
Well, it is. So I just thought of another one that I think we've all been through. So it's really awkward whenever you have a child in your chair, right? And it's like maybe their first time getting a haircut, or they just don't like getting haircuts. And we try to cut every kid's hair, right, that comes in. Like, even if they're kicking and screaming, doing backflips in the chair, we try to take care of them.
Yeah, no.
But there's a certain point to where it becomes like abuse, you know? And there's been times where the parents will have a kid in a chokehold, legs wrapped around them, like really constraining the kid.
No.
To where,
They're
like,
forcing that
I've told
haircut.
them, like, hey, look, there's nothing more I can do. Like, at this point, like, I'm scarring this child forever.
Yeah.
Like, this child will never want to get a haircut ever in their life after today. And so that's always awkward because we have to tell the parents, like, hey, look, I know you really want to get this haircut and, like, we're really trying, but it ain't happening.
Yeah.
You know, and, like, the more that we fight it, the less they're going to want to get a haircut.
I think it's awkward as well, like when you're doing so good in the haircut and eventually the kid just like, you know, moves or like is trying to be, you know, curious in other places and you accidentally.
Have y'all jacked some heads up before with some crazy kids? Or like some kids that aren't so well behaved?
So I just had one, but the fade was clean. Just the kid, I was doing the edge up and it was nice and perfect. I just had one little detail and this kid just went zzz, and I went.
And now he's got a part.
Now he's got your little swirl thing in his head.
Yeah, now he's got a design
You
in
know,
there.
like there's some kids that have like these natural bald spots, so his looked natural. It didn't look like, you know, you zapped them. So the mom's like, it's okay, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
It'll grow back. So
That's dope. Well, cool, mom. That's
yeah,
cool.
I was like.
But we think everybody too that's understanding because
Yeah, no
there
doubt.
are a lot of people that are like, hey, look, he ain't having it. Like, that's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Because for us, it really does put us in an awkward position.
Yeah.
Whenever the kid is like literally crying, like if you're trying to kill this kid.
Yeah, no doubt.
And you know, we do our best, but there's times where like, I mean, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one more. So, at not my last job, but the other job, I had a kid who was just literally crying off their lungs, and in the middle of the haircut, he made himself throw up.
Oh.
And what was so funny was the first time I cut his hair.
Did you finish the haircut?
Yeah, eventually I had to. But the next time he came, he was like all nice and, you know, fine, and he went through the haircut without throwing up.
Oh.
So I was like, you did all this fussing for no reason, you know. That was the most nastiest, awkward haircut. But
hey, me and you both got one kid. That's all we sticking to one for right now. I don't know.
I'm still waiting on his 8, you know, kiddos.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll have 8 kids. Whenever I have kids, I'll have 8 boys.
8 boys.
8 boys.
He ain't having no
Four
girls.
sets of quadruplets, or two sets of quadruplets,
Oh, yeah?
or 4 sets of twins,
Oh, yeah? That's
but
how you
something
wanna
like that. Yeah,
We'll see.
that's for the next episode.
roll? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hey, I guess that's it for today. Zach, do you want to go ahead and dismiss us?
Yeah, hey, thanks again, guys, for tuning in to our latest episode of Talkin' Shop with Galindo's Barbershop. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in our bio. Follow us on Instagram if you're not doing so already. Stay tuned. We release an episode the first Friday of every month. Thanks again to Tabs. Thanks again to Netflix. Caleb, aka Netflix, for jumping in. And thanks to you guys for just showing us love. Thanks again, and we'll see y'all.
See ya.
Goodbye.